Lexus has been hard at work lately revamping its SUV lineup, from the all-electric RZ to the three-row TX, both of which I've recently reviewed, to the reinvention of the GX, now giving shoppers the choice of traversing a more rugged trail or a more luxurious one.
For the past 2 decades, the GX has served as the brand's rugged family 4x4, the Lexus 4Runner, if you will. Originally equipped with a 4.7-liter V8 and 5-speed automatic, the GX 470 quickly earned the respect of SUV enthusiasts in the luxury realm. Flash ahead to the here and now, and Lexus has fully embraced the GX's macho persona, expressed through a decidedly boxier design emblematic of off-roaders from the past, such as the Land Cruiser, which, not coincidentally, has also been reborn in the same rugged vein for Toyota, as these two are both built upon a shared platform. So now, the Lexus SUV lineup, which has languished for years, has some fresh metal and a fleshed-out lineup that more effectively covers every micro segment. And even within the GX lineup itself, there are some distinct differences, mainly between the premium and luxury grades and the Overtrail model, the one designated for more serious terrain. This here, though, is the highest priced, most lavish GX, the 550 Luxury Plus. MSRP with every available option, including these second-row heated captain's chairs, is $83,895, about $2,000 more than the new TX I recently tested, which of course had me comparing in my head the two all week. More on that topic in just a minute. Now, if you're a previous generation GX owner, know that this one is 5 inches longer, about 4 inches wider, taller, has a half an inch more ground clearance, and is a lot quicker. Displacing the V8 with a 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 results in a huge bump in torque output, now rated at 479 pound-feet, resulting in a 0 to 60 time of 6.5 seconds, down from 7.8 in the old GX. It's not an elegant-sounding sprint, typical of Toyota's heavy-breathing truck engines, but it is indeed a highly responsive motor, now working through a 10-speed auto and a full-time all-wheel drive system. To embellish its off-road cred, there's low-range gearing, a locking center differential, a decent 8.6 inches of ground clearance, and an improved approach angle. But the serious go-anywhere goodies, including some true all-terrain tires, are reserved for the Overtrail model. This one doesn't even include any off-road drive modes, which on these street truck tires is perhaps fitting. The steering is delightfully dialed in, but the GX is no sport truck. It's gained some weight, and it's evident in the turns.
Not surprisingly, this cabin isn't all theatrical and glitzy, much like the Germans are doing these days. It's far more staid and understated in the Lexus tradition. Now, the amenities remain robust, yet the controls are simple. The leather, super soft, and this Mark Levinson surround sound system with 21 speakers is crystal clear, though lacking a little bit of depth. And here's what it all boils down to. I would say 90%, if not more, of Lexus shoppers with $80,000 to spend would be far better suited with the excellent new TX, which drives and rides much better and quieter, provides more usable space for 6, offers more cargo volume behind the third row, and doesn't kill you at the pump like this one does. But if you are dead set on the GX, it's the Overtrail model you would want, and not this luxury trim.
Because the Overtrail has the exclusive on many key off-road ingredients, and the TX is, well, better at just about everything else, the GX premium and luxury trims don't make a ton of sense. It's thirsty too, netting me only 15 mpg on premium, resulting in a small driving range. Do note that a hybrid powertrain is eventually coming. Having driven the TX to the Lexus event where I picked up this GX, the differences in drivability are stark. This is a truck, and it feels it. Even with the adaptive variable suspension on this Luxury Plus grade, you feel things here. And the wind noise at highway speeds is very noticeable. And again, because the GX is a body-on-frame design, the floor sits up higher, resulting in less comfortable accommodations for those in the way back, and less efficient interior packaging overall. Though to be fair, it's not bad back there, and the second row seats, though not capable of sliding, offer more legroom than before. I do like the kick-activated liftgate and the ability to open just the window, but these power folding seats are painfully slow and require the button to be held the entire time. So just a few things to keep in mind when shopping for your new Lexus SUV. Premium, luxury, and overtrail grades are offered, each with an available plus level, making 6 trims in all, starting at $64,250. This one, costing $20,000 more, is bestowed with 22-inch wheels, a center console cool box, massaging seats, and it's the only grade that scores you a panorama glass roof that can transition from transparent to opaque at the press of a button. This model also has power running boards, but they're a little slow to deploy, a little narrow, and placed at an in-between height that, at least for me, makes them unnecessary. Infotainment is provided by the latest Toyota touchscreen, which, as I've said many times before, isn't bad, but also is far from the best. It could use a more intuitive layout, a home button, and a less robotic voice.
I found 2 results. The first is Guilderland Parks and Recreation Office at New York 146.
Ditto for the driver display, which is underwhelming at this price point. The configurable ambient lighting is also quite muted. There is an optional head-up display here, but one that doesn't show blind spot activity like the Koreans do, and a plethora of safety features such as a driver attention monitor that barks at you if you take your eyes off the road for even a second. No true hands-free driving here. I love the new styling and the fact that Lexus has put forth a rugged overtrail model, but this GX 550 Luxury Plus is more of a poser that would have me thinking TX plug-in hybrid. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.